and dogs abandoned in Wuhan at the start of coronavirus outbreak now starving or being killed off. The coronavirus has infected more than 10 million people around the globe, killing over 500,000. But it's not just humans impacted by the spread of the pandemic. Many animals in Wuhan, the Chinese city that is the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak, have died or are at risk of dying after residents evacuated their homes in the wake of the lockdown. According to reports, hundreds of these abandoned dogs and cats in Wuhan are being ruthlessly executed by the Chinese authorities. The primary risk most animals face is an obvious one: starvation. Some animal advocates told CNN that residents who were forced to leave their pets behind typically left enough food and water to last them for a few days, thinking they would be able to return soon. But nearly a month after they evacuated, many residents did not return to their homes. Many of the starving pets were left alone in houses and apartments when their panic owners hastily fled the coronavirus-stricken community. We know that many dogs and cats have been left behind in apartments in Wuhan, in particular when residents were evacuated, said Wendy Higgins, Director of International Media at Humane Society International. Estimates are impossible, but we do know that in Wuhan, for example, animal activists have assisted with animals in the vicinity of 1,000 apartments, so the numbers nationwide will be significant. CNN reports those who left their pets behind typically left only enough food and water to last a few days. While some have been rescued by animal welfare activists, others either starved to death or were reportedly killed. V-Shine Animal Protection Association, a China-based animal welfare group, estimates tens of thousands were left alone to die. Things can get worse if the epidemic remains uncontrolled, warned Deng Fang, Chief of Staff for V-Shine. Chinese officials have also been rounding up animals and executing them in a bizarre bid to stop the spread of the coronavirus, according to reports. False fears claiming that pets could catch the virus circulated after a Chinese health expert claimed that animals needed to be quarantined. Community officers in cities across China then reportedly knocked on doors and ordered residents to give up their pets before slaughtering them. Others' pets found abandoned in homes were also then apparently killed off. One distressing video shared by Nachong Missing Animal Aid Group showed a number of bloody dogs believed to be dead lying in the back of a truck. In another video shared by an animal activist, one officer is seen wearing a face mask next to a lifeless dog. The activist condemned the video on Weibo, saying, "Stop slaughtering pets, enforce law in a civilized way." There have also been reports of pets owners chucking their cats and dogs out of tower blocks following the unproven claims that the virus is passed on by animals. 5 cats were also thrown to their death in Shanghai, according to reports. One dog was found dead after allegedly being thrown from a block of flats in Taizhou City in Hebei Province. Local media stated the dog was thrown from the upper floors of a tower block at 4 a.m. and smashed into the sunroof of a car before falling to the ground. Reports state the noise of the dog hitting the car woke sleeping locals as it sounded like a tire explosion. Sickened families then found the poor pet lying dead on the ground with its blood staining the bricks, all because of ridiculous, unfounded fears that pets can spread the virus. Pets can catch other viruses, but none of these can be transferred to humans. At present, the AFCD has absolutely no evidence that pets can be infected with the COVID-19 virus.